That might be why. Alright, so this needs to go here. This one needs
green lines are moving.
here.
Green lines keep on moving.
Test. Yep, okay, they are the different mics. Alright, I gotta reposition that one over there. Beautiful. The Eternal Kitchen is live. Welcome to anybody who might be working. This week we've got Sai and Kulu Limpa in my house. How's it going, guys?
It's going pretty good.
Yeah? It's going
Nothing to report from Eternal Weekend. I did good at FNM.
I heard you 4-0'd FNM while we were
My
gone.
Eternal Weekend story.
Mike 4-0 FNM, and I only lost to Mike.
Alright.
Oopsies.
Glad the kitchen's holding it down at home. Wish we could say that we brought something big back from Eternal Weekend. We did better in Vintage overall than we did Legacy, so that's kind of weird. Like, me and Parker both had very good records leading into the late day before we both had wheels fall off. But Legacy was fun. Legacy was cool. And yeah,
We had an elves person, top 4.
Yeah. Cass top forward with Cradle Control. Shout out to Cass. Actually, they're doing their interview with Newton tonight during, so conflicting streams sadly, but I'm gonna have to check that out later.
We're fighting Newton.
Congrats to Tyrek for fucking taking it all down. TK. We love that guy. I only met him in person this weekend, but Sean, you've known TK for some time now, at least.
He fucking rules.
Yeah, it's fucking great.
He showed up and just like spiked an FNM while being like the most friendly person.
Yeah.
It was like pretty wild.
Yeah, and I mean, he was wearing a leather crown all day, called shot, like all weekend, all run.
Well, that's
called
because he's
shot.
Mr. Mayhem Leatherbear.
I know.
He's
Yeah.
the king of being gay and magic.
Like, he's the 2023 champion of Magic and the 2023 champion of being a big jolly gay bear. And honestly, I can't think of like anything better in this life to accomplish. Like,
Yeah.
Living Sean's.
yeah,
That's
like
life.
I'm writhing. I'm so happy for him, but I'm also seething and writhing.
Yeah, TK gives a hell of a hug for sure. So,
Dude, Romario or Mapson took that picture. It was so fucking funny.
which one?
There's like, I don't know if it's top 8 or just like day 2, but it's like him from the back fighting some dickhead in a MAGA hat. And
Yeah. That was during the Swiss. He beat him during the Swiss.
Hell yeah.
There was a lot of discourse after the weekend again because, a lot of people have a lot to say about that.
Yeah,
glad there's justice.
I feel like whenever something like that is like popping off on Twitter, I'll always see like 5-person removed adjacent remarks about it, but I'll never actually see the drama itself. So I'll be like vaguely aware something happened and trying to like detect it with a magnifying glass, like what the fuck happened, based on like these very vague comments from like.
I mean,
people
I could go into the discourse, but the internet has been doing that all day, and frankly, I probably don't want to have that conversation on stream.
I just thought that picture was awesome.
Oh yeah, but the contrast behind that photo taking was incredible. So
as much poetic justice as it can be.
Yeah. But let's do it. Let's get to some Magic.
Sean is our fluffer this evening.
Sean
Please don't call me that.
Alright.
Okay. Who wants to battle?
I'll fight someone.
Alright, Mike. You know what? I want to fight you.
Hell yeah.
Last time me and Mike started, so it was a good. Makes sense to switch it up a little.
And we have Mike to thank for these insane new props to add to the Eternal Kitchen couch. It's a pop culture reference, and if you don't get it, frankly, I feel bad for you. So
Then maybe it's time to wake the fuck up.
Wake up, sheeple. It's Skyrim. There's a dragon. He's gonna kill you.
Also, Curran is an absolute Chad.
Oh yeah, I'll
bringing
leave the
back
camera up for this moment.
this mat for me from Eternal Week. Oh, it's upside down. I'm very stoked about it.
So sick.
Hell yeah.
That's such a cool Pikachu.
It's the coolest Pikachu that I've ever
Yeah, it's a dead Pikachu.
seen. Yeah.
Is Gengar dead Clefable, or did they just reuse
I
the
think
sprite
I
shape?
think the notion that it's like a reused shape is kind of silly to me because there's like 20 Pokemon with that general shape.
No, yeah.
Like
First
round,
gen, yeah, for sure.
round-ish with some stubby legs.
Rotund with a
and
couple
pointy
points.
ears. Yeah.
Yeah. Because then they're all just Snorlax.
Somebody said, "Oh, it's just like Clefable once," and then everyone on the entire planet was like, "Oh, conspiracy."
So Mike, I played against your deck 4 times in my Swiss run on the weekend.
And you lost all 4 times.
That's not true.
Okay.
I beat it twice and lost to it twice.
That's kind of a bummer. I was telling Sean, the Eternal Weekend meta looked fucking juicy for my deck.
Which is too bad because I think the highest copy of your deck in the standings was 50th.
Yeah, there was 3 or 4 top 64, but not top 32. Which is, weird. I don't know if Red Zombie players have played against Triumph of St. Catherine, but it is a nightmare and pretty impossible to deal with.
It's got one more toughness than a Fury kills, huh?
Yeah. It's a lot easier to kill it now with the
Broadside Bomba Duba.
with the Bumba.
Bomba.
With
Yeah,
the BB.
I will say
Bombas!
that the games definitely felt a little determined based on experience level with the deck. One of my wins was against a guy who was doing college prep ball a couple weeks leading up and didn't have a lot of time and just kind of copy pasted your most recent list.
Huh.
Yeah, I was like, oh yeah, cool, Limbo, I know that guy.
That's sweet.
It is so wild to have strangers know who you are based on exclusively Magic stuff.
Yes.
Yeah, again, I was having a conversation with Maxwell this weekend, and they're like, sign the Discord? I love that guy. He's so fucking funny.
Wait a minute.
It's very funny to me that he thinks that I'm funny because I very rarely am trying to be funny in that Discord. I'm more than
You have some sass, though.
well, the thing is, I'm usually trying to figure out how to make people realize that the thing they're suggesting is fucking stupid without telling them outright that it's fucking stupid.
I
Teach
think,
by guiding.
I think you gotta do work in the Reanimator Discord and tell people not to play that fucking vintage cube ass Reanimator deck.
People are real into it. It's got its own channel. The funny thing is, people will still go into the Black Red Reanimator channel and talk about that deck. And I'm like, get the fuck out of here. Go get in your own channel. And they'll do that because the Black Red Reanimator channel is
This one.
it's the popular, it's the most active channel.
I gave you a mat, you might be comfortable.
So I think people
What would you like to
people act like it's general chat, even though there is a general chat. I'm just like, get
Wait,
the fuck
I found
out of
one
my,
of these
get the fuck
easily
out of my
visible
channel. Go
ones.
back where you came from, scam player scum.
Sorry.
No, 'cause
I
it's-
packaged them all up for the weekend.
It's like kind of scam, but like it literally uses enablers that I would be hyped about if I had as a one of in Vintage Cube. Like Liliana of the Veil
Yeah.
to discard stuff from both players and currency converter.
You got it.
A big thing they're talking about right now is trying to play like Chaos Defiler as like a one of in the board because it's quote unquote hard castable. I'm like, what the? Like, if you're trying to grind, there are better decks to grind with. Why are you playing this like halfway pile of like?
It's so weird.
Okay.
Go to 6. Like, just play a stompy version of that.
Yeah, like why do you want to be worse against everything?
Yeah, like, I don't know, if you're trying to hardcast Chaos Defilers, play Ancient Tomb and, like, Shield Drake and stuff.
Oh, by the way, this is what my eraser was whittled down to before I could finish my deck, so I only have 72 of 75 whiteboard.
Is that little white puck I see? Is that yeah? Wow.
Wow, this is 5 cards. 6
So the only black border cards in my deck right now are the 3 Invigorates on the sideboard.
How's that been? How's that card been?
That card's been nuts.
Yeah.
There was a point this weekend where Rundell was like, I target my 5/5, and I'm like, block with Endurance, Invigorate. And they go, you're playing Invigorate? And I'm like, yeah.
This is an Ancient Tomb
That's very fun.
and a hearse.
And they're like, I'm trying to be mad right now, but I can't summon it in me. This is too sweet. Like,
Invigorate's way better than I thought it was. Because when you said Invigorate, I thought Berserk. And I was like, well, doesn't it die? And then-
Invigorate's way better.
Yeah, Invigorate's the good one.
I was pretty sus on Invigorate as well.
I've been highly enjoying it.
I don't know. Swords to Plowshares is a good card. What?
How dare I grab a forest in the face of Ancient Tomb unlicensors?
Yeah, this is
The
paradoxical
incense is definitely like billowing
outcomes.
smoke in front of the camera here and there. Is that an issue at all? It's not obscuring. It's just you can just tell there's smoke.
Oh no, it's not an issue. It's just the incense in the room, so it's not like we're violating TOS or anything. But go ahead.
1.
It's incense Twitch. You hear me, big brother?
We
Yeah.
promise.
You can tell because nobody's like hilariously hacking or anything.
What will be?
Mike, don't do it. Mike, stop hurting yourself. That Ancient Tomb hurts.
It do. Chalice on 1. Shatter Skull tapped. And pass. It's a weird hand that doesn't entirely do what I want it to do.
18.
Yeah, dude.
Guess what it's time for? Second basic forest.
Oh my
You don't
God.
need 3 basic
You know,
for it.
excuse mode.
Jeez,
Give me your go.
Ooh.
Oh shit. Karen said fetch and pass.
Can I Fury and Endurance? That isn't here yet. If I say there is one.
Can I do that, please?
You can Fury and Endurance that isn't there yet, as long as you're okay with it not being in the graveyard either. You can't verse it.
Man, this hand is bad. Fucking 14, I guess.
Maggie.
H10. Go
You mean
ahead.
Maggie. Mountain.
Swaggy Maggie.
And set.
Who could have predicted this 3-4 being here?
Mountain.
Yeesh.
Yeesh.
Green Sun for 3.
Okay.
Okay.
Can I eat green sun before it goes in here?
Never hits the graveyard.
You fucking played it.
No target.
Okay.
Smash for 4.
Oh boy.
Go ahead.
Make it big.
Sure.
Chrome Max.
Sure.
Ramble.
Sure. Fury.
10?
Yeesh.
Kill one of the endurances.
Kill the ugly one. This one can be tapped for now. It's fine.
Go.
Big noble hierarch.
Counter target one
Damn
drop.
it. I tried.
Jeebus.
Send it back your way.
A 5/5.
You got it.
Health points for a blood moon.
Going to respond. Cast a Orcish Bowmasters. Target you.
I am at 7. You have a bow token.
Hey, you want a Kai's Orc Army tokens?
Mm-hmm.
Go ahead.
I'm
It's
glad
a
I didn't buy
fucking
you
orc.
this.
Oh, I mean, yeah, I guess so. It was sent over as part of a care package from Eternal Weekend for being a subscriber. I mean, Everyday Eternal. Mountain? How's this work, Judge?
It enters untapped.
It's an untapped mountain with no abilities.
Sick. Go.
Yeah. Bum.
Alright.
For a moment, I was like, how does this board saw break? Ah, Bomba.
Found it. Man, why is that thing? I would like to exit my main phase.
You may.
I would like to declare this as an attacker.
You may. Go blocks.
Shit. Saw through my ruse. Let's turn this chalice into killing this.
Nuke.
Go ahead.
Mount. Go.
You have 1.
Waffle! What's up?
We are now in there.
God damn it.
I would like to exit 1 main phase, please.
You may.
I will declare.
No blocks.
Okay. Let's turn a thingy into a dead one of your thingies. Let's kill Bonemaster. Go ahead. Natural order.
Nah, that's game. The Blood Moon was way too clutch.
Current, I have a question.
Sure.
I would like to know what your thoughts on this are. I feel like if I was in your position, and obviously not as experienced with the deck, I would have made attack with the Endurance into the Fury while the Curse was still on 3 counters, and like happily traded away the Endurance for the Fury.
I wouldn't have blocked.
Or taken the free damage.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know.
Because he had 4-5 with.
Yeah,
with the Exalted, yeah, I realized that. I wasn't sure if I was ready to give up that Endurance, though.
My reasoning being that, like, Mike has, like, no cards in hand. Currently, it's his only board presence. He's at a pretty low life total, and you have 1/1s that are going to be attacking for 2. I feel like that Fury only gets better on board with other things backing it up, and I feel like, based purely on, like, my experience with, like, combat fundamentals and not taking your deck or Mike's deck into consideration, it looks like a free attack to me.
It probably was.
There was.
I felt really shitty at Magic.
A
to
turn
be honest
where
with
where it had to have been 7 cards. Jeez, Chalice is a bad card. Chalice is a bad card. Chalice is a bad card. Where's my train? Is theirs? Here the weakest.
Hey, Chico.
Training.
You're a cutie.
This new goblin's busted.
Busted Bomba?
Bomba.
Bomb busted.
Bamboozled.
I would really like if whenever you play it, to just like tilt your head slightly at your opponent and just be like bombastic side eye.
Mr. Boombastic.
I wish there was a way to get the like sound effect to go with it.
Who
But
the fuck is
Mr. Bombastic.
this? Shaggy?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. Thought so. Shagworth Boombasticon. Or whatever his full name is. Jeez. Looks like he got a lot more cards over there than usual.
I really want to play this song, but I can't. We're live on Twitch.
No.
It's a sad day, for sure.
There's no way Twitch knows who Mr. Boombastic is.
Twitch does. I asked them.
Okay.
You've asked them personally.
Yeah.
Twitch knows.
Farted right in the microphone.
Jeremy K. Twitch knows who
Jeremy K. Twitch.
Shagworth Boombastic is. Why are you bringing in so many cards?
Things change, Mike.
Yeah.
Things change. Especially when you introduce
a fucking menacing 2/2 that just throws shit at my guys.
I was considering killing endurance with the hearse instead of the hierarch with the thingy. But getting rid of some of your dudes is always a good proposition. Sheesh, this hand's crazy.
It's really bad hand.
This one's got all my sidebar cards in it.
Oh my god.
9-card hand.
I need to buy Griefs and Voidwalkers so I can get back on the Shadow train.
Buy Mike's
Right.
Griefs.
By Mike's Grief.
I'll buy Mike's Griefs. I
Hell
have
yeah.
Griefs for sale.
I have all of Modern Living End before Lord of the Rings was printed.
So
'Cause I just,
basically just missing like ends and stuff, right?
Ents and Oliphants, I have them. They're just like not sleeved up
Sure.
in the 60. And like the mana changed pretty drastically once you introduce 6 basically in Cyclers.
I will try this hand.
Bring it on.
What?
Yep. Where's my chalice on 0?
I'll fetch with Blue Fails.
Storm is 1.
True.
It sure is. I was looking. I spent so much time looking at fucking timeless cards.
I have been having so much fun with that format today.
There's like no good zeros.
No.
Unless you want to play like Ornithopter as Beseech fodder.
No. I would play Bonesaw first because it is something that you can,
How do I want to do?
you can play, what is the blue counter spell that you have a million of, Karen?
That you what?
offer-
That you have a million of from the RCQs?
Oh, an offer you can't refuse?
Yeah, you can offer, you can't refuse your own, like, 0 drops to make 2 treasures. Which is something I was doing for part of the day.
That sounds wonderful.
No, I have been putting large amounts of Tendrils of Agony on the stack on MTG Arena today, and it has been such a time.
I
Person.
will play this hearse. I think it'd be cool if you played Necro, all the zeros, Beseech, Weather the Storm, to draw your whole deck with Necro.
Would you believe that Necropotence is just like not good enough in the deck I'm playing?
I would not.
Yeah, no, it's
Give me the 2.
straight up 0 copies after testing it.
That is wild.
You know what is much better than Necro is One Ring. There are 3 One Rings in the newest iteration of the deck.
I would like to deal 2 damage. 1 damage to all creatures and 4 damage to you.
Invigorate the Fiend Artisan.
So what happens?
You go to 22.
I go to 22. You
I take
go
4.
to 15. This is marked.
Marked. With 1 damage.
Go ahead. Dang, I thought I was so fucking smart and handsome with that one.
X is 2.
Yeah.
Go.
One
Stop it.
Shagworth.
Give some help.
One Shagworth Boombastic. I'd like to exit my main phase, baby.
Alright, yeah.
This is an attacker. I would like to evoke this fury. Dealing 4 damage here. Sacrifice 7 to the dome. Eat your 2 creatures.
We're good.
Disgusting!
Yeah, we have to bring in stuff out in this matchup now. We just don't really have a choice.
You can't let that fellow do it.
Yeah, I can't let that fella be around.
Nah, he'll get in there.
That was gross. That felt like a crime against humanity that I just watched.
Yeah, the card's pretty cracked. Fucking juked the hell out of a Fiery Confluence.
So nowadays, it's really, like, we used to be able to kind of be, like, put endurance on the table and play this long game with you without, like, with the only top deck really us worrying about would be Fury at any given time.
No,
But now
y'all
with Bombardiers,
Yeah.
it's just, it adds to a danger level to be playing a long game, and so now the plan is turbo natural order into Atraxa and, like, make it possible along the way, basically.
Yeah, because when you, like, didn't have as many endurances in the main, you would bring in endurance in the matchup.
Right,
'cause
but
it's-
again, that was pre-Bombardiers.
Yeah.
Now it's just like, we gotta be fast, and we gotta be disruptive, and, you know, try to blank your Furies, and
Well,
Stuff
it's
like
pretty hard
that.
to blank a Fury if Fury can kill a Traxa now.
yeah, it's a fucked up thing. Sean, which one of us two do you want to play against?
What do you want? F&M rematch?
I will take either of you. Do either of y'all feel particularly like playing another match?
What do you feel?
I'm good with whatever.
Alright, you and Mike play.
Okay.
I took out unplayable cards and squeak.
I get to
And
play
brought
with
in
my new playmat for the first
very
time.
good.
Oh, yes, you do.
I super need to get rid of this. Wait a minute. Do I have the technology?
I don't know. Do you?
I don't know, do you?
Holy.
I've got a bunch of cards for Sage, but I'm not gonna see Sage tonight. I don't know if I'll see Sage tonight.
Sounds like Sage might be sick. Oh, Canatap. Canatap it. Canapet. Canoptech. Canopy.
Well, hold up, microboy. That messes with my graveyard.
Yeah, it also messes with Curran's graveyard, but I forgot I had my little box of maybe friends.
Canoptech.
Scarab.
That Scarab
That
Swarm
bad.
must be pretty bad at Smash, since it cannot tech.
Ah. Fucking wrecked idiot bug. This card's insane, and I kind of want to play it in the main board because everyone uses the graveyard as their hand.
I mean, the card's sweet. Just play it in your main board for no reason other than it's sweet.
It's sweet, and Delver players greedy as fuck.
That's true.
And Bean players greedy as fuck.
Beans.
I
The
love playing
boys at
against
3 a.m.
beans.
looking for beans.
That's my favorite matchup.
You already had a life total reset? set, please.
Bada bing.
And the bada boom.
Followed by bada boom.
Thank you much.
I'm gonna eat all your graveyard artifacts and make little babies. Should scoop some pocket monsters for that. Bug type.
I've got a handful of Spinnerax that I used for that.
I like
Yeah.
Spinnerax. Spinnerax is a cute little guy.
I got like 3 or 4 matching Spinnerax that I can hand off to you if you want, because I'm not
Are
going
you
to.
serious?
What is my favorite bug type?
Bug type.
Pokemon Master of the Bug type.
Wait, what?
Champion of the bug. Heracross?
Heracross is good one.
Very good bug. Did bug type exist in Gen 1?
I mean, it did in like the games.
It did.
Yeah.
Or was everything just grass poison and then they made a bug in Gen 2?
No, there was bug in Gen 1.
Dude, I don't know. I don't know if there was like any bug type moves.
There was. String Shot was bug type.
Is it?
Yeah.
Okay. I thought Beedrill and Scyther were cool as shit when I was a little idiot. 'Cause they got like weapons for hands.
Sharp bits.
They got
Beedrill's, everybody knows that's Big Dick B.
yeah. He's got like lance looking things on the head of his arms. Alright,
Card
who
Kingdom
will
has-
win?
Card Kingdom hasn't even shipped my cards yet.
That sucks.
Hyrule?
High roll. Alert.
Alert.
Okay.
I play first.
Yes. So far is a pretty good hand. I keep against anybody.
My
But the
hand
television,
is not for me.
the television told me what you're playing.
Oh no.
So now we'll keep his hand for sure.
The television told me.
I have 4 problematic artifacts.
Well, the thing is, if I give you a turn, I don't expect that I'm.
Hi, Chico.
Why don't you just do the fucking sick, nasty, faithless looting pass that every Moto fucking reanimator player does and then just lose?
No. It's bad.
Chico, come here.
But you don't lose the
Come on,
force
come
of
on,
will and the
camera.
blind on the spot or something.
Come here, baby.
I don't know.
Come on. Chico.
Nope.
Faithless looting go.
No.
It's on the table now.
Thank
Because
you,
we're on a
Tyler.
5.
I can turn one something on 4 cards.
Ancient Tomb Chalice. That's not turn on. Hit. Hit.
Come on, deck.
Hit.
Come on,
Swamp, Dark Ritual, Entomb.
Oh, he
Card.
here.
Yeah.
He here, Waffle. He here.
deck. That's the one.
Dude, I didn't realize Waffle was like 19 feet tall.
True.
Little Paul Bunyan ass.
Oh, Chico.
Could be. What?
This hand had a land in it.
What could I possibly do?
A lot.
Yeah, just not very quickly. Is all. You can take my creatures.
It's a very winning proposition.
Game 1, no. Game 2, yes. So, yeah, well, about half of them compared to game 1.
Alright, mulligan 2 for
Yeah, he being especially goopy today.
Get it. Senor Chico has many pillows to destroy.
Mulligan
Chico
2,
doesn't
3.
destroy pillows.
There wasn't like any combination of cards that was remotely keepable in that before.
It's okay.
I have essentially lost this game.
Middle.
Oh, where were you in the last gazillion hands?
What, mana?
Oh, never mind. This is a 0-lander.
Oh. That's a Lotus Poodle.
You guys could do what Sage opponents offered multiple times this weekend. Draw, go back to game 1.
Oh yeah, I'm sure that's like totally in Mike's favor to do that.
Is it? Alright. Bring it on.
There you go.
Okay, I got some artifacts and a guy. That's my red card. I have a new red card now.
Do you?
Yeah, it's a monkey. Figuring how to. Yeah, gotta get rid of the monkey. Chalice on 0 first. Land Trinosphere and then figure it out.
More crimes against humanity this evening.
There were no, there were no crime. If there was a crime
No,
committed here, it was my
Sean's
deck.
deck committed the
That's what I'm saying.
atrocities.
Deck versus human.
Yeah. We get to try out the cool cards, come dropping on my stuff everywhere. I want to not have fairy in my deck.
What'd you say?
You tell him, Chico.
Like this? Or like a skull? Where's my war boss? Do I know have a war boss? Oh, looks like it's bad.
Golly. That was not fun.
You making biggies. You making biggies.
Bug. 8 bug.
You're not gonna get that many bugs out of me.
I know. I just want to play it.
Bug.
Bug good.
Bug blocks attracts it forever.
Probably like 2 turns. Does it itself have flying? Or does it
Yes.
just make dudes that fly? Oh,
I'm pretty sure it does.
I really read it. All I know is it's like a hearse. Or more so than a hearse is best against like fair stuff. Bunkity bop. Bow. Bug? No bug.
Now it's Mike's turn to mulligan a lot. Oh.
Well, I had 5 lands and 2 Rabble Masters. Which is a really good way for me to lose the game. Or Kashan will be 1 goblin token ahead the whole time. And my mana is more ouchy. Or he'll play some fucking lifelink asshole and my dudes have to attack and it just gets very bad, very fast.
The prize for most ass-clenching match of the weekend goes to that Reanimator match that I described to you, though. This shit was a clencher.
It sounded like your opponent also made some questionable decisions. A little bit. I asked about it in the Discord after you said it to me. I was like, hey, yo, did somebody just play Cradle and keep a dog shit 7?
Did you really ask that?
Yes.
Did anybody respond?
No.
That's so fucking funny. You just keep a dog shit 7 versus Cradle. Where you like passed 5 or 6 turns.
I have kept and bottom a card. Should I kept? I want to try this card.
Ready?
Yeah.
That sees you.
Me?
Yeah.
I got a whole mess of cards and a City of Traders.
Wow-wee. Those are all annoying.
It's a bug. What could the take possibly be?
No.
Big bug.
Big bug.
Go.
My turn?
Choose carefully.
Choose wisely.
Hey.
Like
Yeah. So the tear half of wear tear. The artifact half is 2.
You ask me this every time. Yes, it is 2.
Okay. This.
On Unj?
1,
Very good.
0.
Very good.
Go.
Very good.
Mask yourself animated.
Unmask you.
Uh-oh. I have picked up a rabble.
Take hers.
First took.
Go.
Go. Row. You got it, the red one. That means something. For sure.
Target Zorscarab.
Bug.
I will target your graveyard and take a 1/1 flyer.
Yeah, let's see what we got in terms of Pokemon. Moltres flies for sure.
Your turn. We don't need to elongate this game.
That's a 0-1.
Yeah.
We'll draw this card and pass the turn.
How?
19.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
First,
Mm-hmm.
go ahead.
How?
18.
Yep.
2. Some stuff. Go.
Meh.
All tied up.
Go.
Give me your gravy.
Mm-hmm.
Not the right kind of land. Go. I'm gonna die to a token. 16.
Okay, we go all the way.
Go ahead. Shit. 15. You at 8 yet?
Go.
We are in there. I would like to float 2 colorless manas.
Good job.
Play mountain. A Bumba.
Okay.
Zonk for 2.
Locks.
Correct. Okay.
Correct.
Is Manus. Go ahead. Groove?
A groove.
You're getting groofied.
We got Rabble. Man, it'd be wild if she didn't have a grave.
And another city in your hand.
Yes.
This is just a fucking mess.
And we do.
A rabble.
Rabble down.
Go.
Eat my graveyard. Or anything nasty happens to it.
Oh, what's up, Elliot? Elliot says it's all my favorite cuties.
Aww.
Yeah, you almost forgot Chico.
This.
You like our new pillows?
This.
Yes.
One combat step.
Yes.
Declare these as attackers. Kill this. Two. Go ahead.
That is a scarab swarm.
Is my scarab. And Sean took
It's
it.
Mike's scarab. I think LMAO might be a little too strong. LOL felt more along the lines.
Give me the grief and something else. Able. Here's a goblin shaman. Crew. Go to combat.
Mm-hmm.
Declare these as pass priority.
I like the big ones.
Looks like we got 3 coming in.
Yes.
And then we will pass the turn.
We'll unstep where the chalice on one. And we'll get the Fable too. Alright. Big money? 2 unknowns.
Yes. And a dead gun that I'm hiding behind.
And a bit.
Those.
2 reanimates.
This one.
Counter this one.
Then I lose the game.
Okay.
Let me see something.
Hearse and a land.
I was just gonna raw dog a Stronghold Gambit. I decided looting instead.
Would have worked. I was just very confident in attacking with hers because I had a dead gun.
It wouldn't have mattered even if I got the Grizzlebrand in play because I either lose to the dead gun or I go to 1 and then just lose to Bombardiers.
I like whatever you block with Grizzlebrand is not gonna be blocking.
I needed to find exactly Dismember and the ability to hard cast it off of 7 cards. Which theoretically, if I drew a
Ritual.
non-fetch land, I had a ritual in hand. So maybe it was correct to just raw dog it and go for the draw 7.
Yeah. You could have Gambitoed.
Whatever, it doesn't matter. Deck treated me like shit 2 games in a row.
Sheesh. Would you say that you got bugged?
I wouldn't, no. If anything, I'd say you got bugged. I think you were the only person that got bugged.
Yeah. As long as people be getting bugged, I'm good with it.
Yeah, you shot it to me, Lex.
You sound very excited about it.
I'm just tired.
You got this, Curran. Don't believe in yourself. Believe in the me.
Part of me
Believe in
really
you.
just wanted to take the full week away from Magic before coming back to FNM this week, but I was like, nah, we canceled the stream last week. I gotta do this at least.
You could theoretically have like scrounged up more people to not play it on the stream.
I tried. Nobody.
Like not kitchen people. Like
Yeah, I guess I could have sent more.
I think that that might be a thing that needs to be done more aggressively moving forward because people in kitchen do not be volunteering.
Yeah.
I feel like you and I are like kind of
We are the standbys.
always
Yeah,
available.
you two are here the most often for sure.
Yeah, the only time, like, sometimes Tiffany's D&D gets canceled and she wants to do, like, dinner, but that's, like...
Sean, I'm just gonna leave you on this side since I already got you set up.
Sounds good, G.
Let's get it. Oh, I don't need my spaceship anymore.
Oh, yeah.
There's no initiative dungeon to...
I don't know. My first red stomp, the opponent went transfer into caves.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Why don't you just put the spaceship on your bombas and just make vroom vroom sounds?
Touch your L.
Can you reset Mike's life total to 20 real quick? I just need to
No,
adjust
no.
that numbers placement.
Put this... Okay. That card's like really fucking good, yo.
Yeah. It is.
Alright. You're in charge.
You're in charge of the
I need
kids.
this one.
Tickle. Go boy.
It's always just like so sad to not be able to win game 1 in that matchup on the play.
Yeah.
Like that's your saving grace is winning the die roll. Just mulligan 3.
Cool lobby token. And this cool goblin token.
Playing oops.
What? No, that's just stuff I got from Eternal Weekend.
Like you just love pulling out the oops when I play the reanimator.
No, you're good. We're playing a real matchup. Or whatever you want to call it. Darius. Oh, sorry, pal.
Oh, you good?
I'll play.
Yeah.
Oh. But, like, yes. We're in there.
5, 6, 7. I'll keep.
Okay.
Forest. Noble. Pass. Lotus Petal. Into ground. Entomb.
Tomb for whom?
Entomb for Humsky.
Cast reanimate.
Gas endurance. Woo! Whee!
Who could have foreseen this?
Well, actually, there's. This goes on the bottom, or it's shuffled in.
Bottom.
Well, these actually are part of it. Hold on. These 3,
Oh, yeah.
and the reanimate goes in the graveyard.
Yeah. Good call, good call. Period.
Good.
Crimson's in for 1.
Mm-hmm.
For one,
That's right. For
who
1.
could it be?
Go ahead.
Go.
Pass.
Mm-hmm.
Untap, upkeep, draw.
Draw 2.
Play a noble. Pass.
Yep.
And sit fetch. Still on step, activate.
Mm-hmm.
For Crable?
For Crabble. Untap, upkeep, draw. For that. Actually, we'll do cast Fiend Artisan
Mm-hmm.
and pass turn. Yep.
Elish Norn.
E Daddy. Respond.
You're good.
And then with the floating mana, because I floated a black out of here, I'm gonna flash in a Bowmasters as well end of turn. Target. Activate Grab Hoof.
What the heck? Fiend Artisan Struck.
Sometimes.
Jinko. from Ty
Hmm.
as to their status of showing?
I did write Ty earlier to see. They didn't respond. Chico. What's up, buddy?
Chico doesn't want to hang out with me. Well, that's fair. Chico really does not fucking like me at all.
Chico doesn't like anybody at all. Like, it's okay.
Tried my darndest.
Tried the best.
I'm on good terms with that fella. He just ain't happy.
Alright. Melissa.
Does anyone have IRL Muxuses? Wait, come back.
Romario had a nice little deep run with Muxus over the weekend. I think he ended up 8-3.
Hell yeah.
Pretty
I
good.
just don't know if I like how that deck works. It is like way all in on its thing.
You ever just draw 5 lands in your 14 land deck?
I
It's not a handbook. You can just read there. Alright.
Are we on 5s? What's happening?
We're both on 5, yeah.
Jeez.
1, 2. Alright. Sure thing. It is.
What up,
Cloudy? What up, gamer?
didn't get through.
Oh.
Go in.
Gaming.
Get in,
Yeah.
through there.
I gotta turn some dumbass fucking pillows.
Yep.
I don't play brains.
I love that.
I'm gonna grab it by you. Play that guy, go ahead.
That's really good.
I love that.
Go. Yeah, that's fantastic.
They're very stiff. What?
Yeah, they're really stiff.
They're like vacuum
Go.
sealed for whoever
No noble hierarch? Fascinating.
I guess
Weird.
That's just how they do pillows. Like,
It's just, yep.
that's how Jeff Bezos gives people pillows.
It's the Bezos. There was some joke there.
Yeah,
Couldn't
it's
find
like
Forest, then activate. I'll get Wasteland.
Dark Written Tomb Shadowgrave now?
Hmm?
Dark Written Tomb Shadowgrave
Uh,
in response to the activation.
Waste Underground. Land. Pass.
Yeah.
That's really scary.
Why you got a wasteland in there, bud?
Because it's a
Because you
per-
would have died this turn if you didn't wasteland me. That's what I'm laughing about.
I saw a card or two in your hand, and it had me thinking.
Go ahead.
Yeah.
3 mana, 1 mana floater. Person.
Found as Canton.
Oh.
For creatures.
Play a noble.
Sure.
Have 4.
So
Cast 2 Fiend Artisans.
Okay.
Go. Sure.
Oh, 1 black floating.
Sure.
Get loaded in.
Hmm.
Going back in.
Mm-hmm.
Elvish.
Mm-hmm.
One, two, three, 4, 5, 6 creatures. Okay, alright.
6 Archon.
We can work with this.
What are they at?
Wait, no, it was a joke.
How many Archons? It's too many Archons.
Respond. Fog.
Number 2.
And it's the special one.
You got it. Trigger. I will sacrifice this creature.
These 2, these ones go next.
Is this match one?
This is game 2.
Game two.
You did both of our
Who's
life
played
totals?
before?
Yep, I just did the Archon updates.
And just
These
sack
two
noble.
jokers.
Yep.
I'll draw a card.
No, every character. All my games go very quickly either way.
Fair enough.
Save trigger.
Sure.
Every character.
Another sacrifice. And then I'll take damage.
There's 2 more Archons over there.
1, 2 creatures in the graveyard.
Sean's duels are very good.
keep all my lines whiteboarded. Just so I can find
They're
it.
so easy to find when you
Yeah.
finish. Oh my god, thank you.
Yes.
It's like right there.
I just had the
Way past
unstable
turn.
lands for so
I'm
long.
gonna discard some cards.
They're so
Oh, yeah.
pretty. They're also easy to find. Unstable and blue.
What was that brown ones?
The full. They're pretty. They're a
Like-
panorama. You think? No.
Ben.
What's
Like
this
where
one
the
cover?
border is the same color as the land, I guess. Would
That one.
because the other full arts do not look like them.
So it's very easy to find them.
Yes. The cube does those by default, which I don't hate.
They're pretty.
Uh, 4 mana, 3 mana floating, 4 mana, X is 3.
X is 4.
X is 3.
Yeah, that makes more sense.
Subtract.
It's okay.
Sack dog, blow up Griselbrand. I'll attack you for 9.
In for 9.
Yep. It'll be your go.
There's an Atraxa.
True.
10 cards?
That's a lot of cards.
clean up.
Sure.
It's game 2, right? Whoever came up.
Yes. Game 2, current version 1. Master.
This is only 6 cards.
Oh, no, there goes
You get to keep one.
Oh.
I mean,
Plus, no. Guy.
Boog.
Kakuna.
Land. X is 3. Kind of sad I boarded my Bowmasters out.
I was continuing to play that game under the assumption that I was not dead to that.
Do you have any big monsters in your
I
graveyard?
have a Grizzlebrand.
Yeah, you can shuffle that shit then. I can go bite bites.
shuffle them. Go.
Oh.
I needed you to not have Bowmasters or Second Grist.
Yeah.
We're in there, maybe.
Last turn.
Third Ritual.
Sure.
Hardcast to spin Brony Endurance.
Game 2.
Hell yeah.
On the endurance.
Reach having ass.
Yeah?
That looked a lot tougher than it needed. Or, I don't know.
That it could have been. Maybe.
Well
It,
done.
that just looked wild.
That was a game.
Yes.
Yes.
Playing it.
There was a lot of points in that game where I was dead to so many different things. And like, alright, what am I choosing to lose to?
Yeah.
You chose correctly, apparently?
Yeah.
Alright, game 3. Time to take my true form. Yeah!
Oh my god.
Whoa!
That thing, Chalice.
Why do you have a Chalice playing man?
Because it was the Vintage Championship playmat.
I'm gonna steal that from you. Or
You
I'm
could take your
gonna-
folio mat back.
I'll sign your Chalice playmat.
Wow.
I'll sign it in a little cup.
The little co.
Little stinky cup.
It does look stinky.
It's a weird
Hey,
game.
it got some.
It is definitely a
lines
stinky cup.
coming off of it.
Ugh. That was a weird fucking game.
Yeah, it was really weird.
I've never noticed a stinky Chalice.
Yeah, it's pretty like gross looking.
Sand would be so sick against other decks.
Chalice is not restricted in vintage.
Chalice is restricted in Vintage.
And what is the point?
What do you mean, what's the point?
Chalice is so much stronger in Vintage than it is in Legacy.
But why can't I play 4 Chalice for Chalice?
Yeah, transfer, also restricted.
That's such a garbage fucking form.
I'd imagine it.
Somebody got 15th with Red Stompy without power. They won the Powerless prize.
Was it extra?
No, it was Toast. Part of XJ's career.
Hell yeah. I like powerless vintage mono red looks gross.
Gross good. Gross.
Gross good. every deck that doesn't play Berserker.
Alright, sixes.
I still think they should fucking
That's
restrict
better.
Urza
I'm
Saga.
gonna bottom this one.
I don't know what that means about vintage.
Yet.
Yet. Sure. I'm sure I could be convinced to play vintage.
So fucking fun, dude. Alrighty.
Shadows of the Void always taste good.
Oh, Foxies.
I'm just like. I'm not saying it doesn't taste good. Because things can smell bad but taste good.
It's always
True.
good.
Yeah.
Never not.
I gotta take Reanimate, I guess. Here we go.
It's the name of the deck.
Yeah, well, taking enablers is generally better, but there are more enablers here, so.
Oh, just
Yeah.
a handful. We're not afraid of rest in peace.
I'm at 17.
True.
17 already.
And I'll green some for one.
Okay.
I wonder what it'll be.
Go ahead.
Wow.
Who could have foreseen this?
Oop.
Very good.
Yeah. That's good. Yes.
Yeah?
And Tom, but
I get to go to my turn.
You do get to go to your turn.
Where's the aircraft train? Come on.
Yeah.
you drop and good.
Unmask you.
You can reanimate Archon.
Don't take me, Darson.
Yeah.
Fuck!
Yay! We did it.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Yeah, fair enough. Oh, that's all.
Just one of them.
Just the little Archon. Just off the top. Oh! Oh, I don't
I don't
think
think it
does anything.
matters,
It
but-
doesn't.
It doesn't
But
do anything
that's still
here. It
like.
just dies.
I know, but.
Like,
Shoot down.
It's cute that I top decked it.
I
yeah.
don't know. Oh,
Yeah. I don't win this game. That's good.
Is there, lady? Yeah, stuff out.
no.
And,
Doomblade.
Doomblade, Murderous Cut, what other?
No, Doomblade can't kill the.
Like,
Oh, Murderous Cut. I thought that was the Delve one.
Murderous Cut.
Oh yeah. The other one I was trying to, besides
Are you playing
the
Murderous Cut?
Bowmasters and Second Chris was the either crop rotation or Caracas. That one game.
You have actual crop rotation?
wait, like actual, the card?
Like actual the card.
Like crap rotation. Fucking got him.
Did even more things than I thought it was.
Wow. Wasn't that a treat? New build of this deck?
Huh?
New build of the deck?
Not really. I mean, crop rotation is like in a flex spot. It's basically the same old same.
No?
Anything. It's like very old.
Alright, so I get to play the last two
Well,
matches,
technology
and
is-
I prefer not to play any more Magic until Friday, but
Sounds like Ty v Mike into Ty v me.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll switch.
Hell yeah, I get to fight.
I Mike.
Anybody want to play with my very pretty new mat?
Yes. And I also think Mike would like to play on the Chalice mat.
Oh, yeah, I'll
I'd
claim
imagine.
the chalice man. It'd be so weird if Kern still had this at the end of the day.
What?
What?
Well, nothing. I played against Delver and FNM.
Wow, how'd that go?
Oh, I have the proxy control deck still, Ty. It's over there if you want.
No, it's okay.
Are you sure?
I think we should make these games go a little quicker.
This would be.
So are you on good Delver yet?
No.
Or bad Delver?
What does that mean?
I think you know what it means.
No, I don't actually, because I have opinions.
I think you know what current means.
No, I don't.
I
And I will pretend to be oblivious. Use the word.
So bad Delver, got it.
What does that mean, though? If you mean I'm playing the Grixis Delver deck,
Yeah.
yes. I'm
Okay.
this
playing
would be
Grixis.
inadvisable.
Bad
Oh,
Delver.
yeah, it doesn't play basics.
No, just kidding.
It has what?
Yeah, sure. Put Fat Delver on there. The Delver deck that does substantially better than Temur Delver.
Does it?
At every step of the way, yeah. I think Questing Druid is not a
Yo.
good enough card.
Imagine
But
having.
So you'd rather go under beans than try to grind, is what you're saying?
Questing Druid can't grind.
Okay, if Expressive Iteration was what gave Delver grind, how does Reckless Impulse not give Delver grind?
Do reckless impulse and
Attached to a
expressive
creature,
say
of
the
all
same
things,
thing?
in one card.
It's not the same card. It's a very different card.
Okay.
Like,
I believe you.
Okay, I believe you. Anytime someone says that, that song is just in my head.
Yep, that's what I'm going for.
Beetlejuice.
I think Delver should be blue-red and have 3 basics and Bloodman if you want to beat beans.
high roll?
Sure, just play blue-red Delver.
Okay.
That deck fucks. That's not good. Come on.
Okay, come on.
Alright.
I'll go first. I mean, I gave Questing Druid a shot. I was not impressed.
Go in. You sit over there for now?
For a moment, yeah.
Can I have a shot?
Yeah.
Okay.
Versus Delver derogatory.
Okay, no, that's pretty good.
Oh, yeah, they.
I love all the people that compliment Tim's dual lands, and I can't wait until they see my dual lands, like in a week or two.
The opposite.
I was keeping my hand.
I will be mulliganing my hand that does
Whenever
not play a
Card
card
Kingdom
until
decides to send me
turn
the rest of
30.
my reanimated
Fair enough.
cards.
I saw that. I'm sorry, I cut you off.
No.
Like,
The Grixis Delver list that did well at Legacy was running Stifles
too stable.
and
Hello. Lunch meat.
Wait,
Splash.
nah. Full bottom, basic,
Just-
mountain.
Elliot.
oh, free game effects.
Elliot being Elliot.
I have multiple.
Okay.
Alright, bring it on. What do you got?
I don't have any.
I don't have any either.
Okay. Volcanic Island, Darcy.
You
Go.
missed a hell of a game of
Death
Reanimator versus
Right.
Artisan earlier.
Handler.
Yeah, hell of a game.
I'm at 18.
Puts it right in your graveyard. Knows exactly where that chalice is headed.
I'm gonna bend this.
Yes. Wow.
You forgot to
Um,
pitch your monkey to pay for days.
Scalding Turn?
I have no monkey to pay for this days.
I don't.
Well, that sounds like a user error.
User error.
I usually do.
I
did you go?
Bobble.
Lead noise.
Darcy trigger.
He's got lots to say.
The surveil trigger?
Yes.
Been this land.
Yes.
Bobble.
The
You.
art is right there.
Yeah. Is that good?
Ponder. Surveil trigger. Keep that one on top.
Welcome back, Waffle. We do got tie. It is swag.
Yes. Okay. Combat. In for
Yep,
3.
I already took it.
Go. Sorry.
Quack!
That was a weird ponder.
It can't be that weird. You just play the good ones. I'll go to 13 life points for this undazable chalice on a wire.
Yeah, it's good.
Yay. Go ahead. Mark time.
Wasteland.
That too.
In for 3.
What?
What?
Good. Alright.
Go.
Am I go?
Chalice on the line retroactively destroys all 1-drops in play.
Fucking should. Go ahead. This DRC can't hurt me.
3. It just hurt you again. Go
Yeah.
ahead.
My turn?
Yes.
Jeez,
No mark time.
please.
Don't worry. We're all good. Everything's fine.
This
Oh, look. There's another one.
Blood Moon?
Oh.
Fable.
Yeah, sure.
Yay. I have a blocker. Maybe. I certainly have a creature.
There's. Yeah.
Where's
Nobody can tell you otherwise.
my Fable guy? Go ahead.
Okay. Combat.
We're in it.
In for 3.
1, 2, 3, 4.
That's the
Wait,
turn.
why did I take 4? Give me one more. Yeah.
Go ahead.
Let's do all this. Let's
Bowmaster.
draw a card. Let's take this up.
Mm-hmm. What do we discard?
Shatter Skull Smashing.
Okay. And then.
That's the one that's tough.
And now we're big thinkies.
Blood Man.
You have a new hat.
Nope.
We gotta do
This is
that.
the first time I'm seeing the hat.
The hat? For real?
Oh. I thought that was a new hat.
Mm-mm.
Might just be the
This is my
lighting.
go-to hat. My
Oh.
hat.
Okay.
Hat. I'd like to cast Magus at the moment.
You know, turn it around so
Okay.
everybody can admire the hat.
That can't hurt me.
The hat absolutely can hurt you.
Combat.
In ways you've never even thought of.
How many cards in hand?
Oh, really now?
Or fantasized about.
You have several cards.
Fine. Where's the will?
It's
Surveil trigger. Keep that one on top.
go.
I want to get a set of forces
Make
altered
these 2.
to have Bojack Horseman on them.
Murktide
That is an
So I can say Horse
uncastable
of Will.
card.
I was very excited, okay? Pass. I put it on top. I was so excited.
You have forgotten a key element.
Well, does my Percy die? That's what we're all wanting to know.
You have how many cards?
4.
4 damage.
Okay.
2 treasures.
Boop.
evoke this.
Okay.
Kill that.
Yes.
What do you think, Curran,
Yeah.
about a playset of Horse of Wills?
What do I think about a playset?
Yeah.
Oh shit,
Go.
is that what I missed? It's pretty good.
Well, you missed Horse of Will,
Actually,
and you
I'm gonna
missed
concede. I realize there is no
hat
out.
being an object of pain.
There's
desire.
like Instep, Brazen Borrower,
There's a
Artifact.
brazen borrower, but I don't have
Hat
the
gang.
full my hand open.
Hat
afterwards.
gang.
And I'm going to die.
Was
in 2
evoking
turns.
this correct?
Yes.
Okay, fine.
Curran is repping
it was
City Nerd Gang
free
squad
to
for real, what up?
Play around,
Yeah,
but
City
felt
Nerd.
so
I
bad.
am repping
Yeah, just play around it.
several hats.
There's
Just play around it. If you can play around it, play around it. You know?
it's how I lose.
Yeah. Stop the thing that makes you lose.
Oh, we get to play the technology.
Pykel Thomas
Yes,
was the card pitched to Fury, a Goblin Rival Master.
yes, both times. Felt bad, but
Well,
didn't
you've
want
got your
to
answer.
lose.
Once you meet him.
We did not want to get blown out by days.
I'm simply taller than the sun, so it does not get in my eyes. Alright, Waffle.
Well,
Waffle, how tall are you?
Waffle?
So just picture Waffle beside Sage.
Oh my
Like,
god.
No.
over a head taller than Sage.
Like straight up.
Yeah, but like it's Sage.
I'm pretty
so
sure Waffle's about your height
Okay.
after seeing him in person. Yeah.
The sun getting in my eyes is not why I wear a hat. Most of the time I wear my hat backwards.
Waffle is 6'5".
Jesus.
Yeah, we're the same height.
Okay, cool.
Uh,
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Sick.
I was like,
I didn't know.
I was like looking up at Waffle while talking to him. I was like, I feel like I'm talking to Ty right now.
tall.
Hello, lunch meat.
That little long boy. I don't know what. That's like just really funny to me for like a multitude of reasons.
Yeah. Really.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Odd. Yeah.
I'm so confused. I'll take the play.
What are you capital letter whatting, Waffle?
Probably the noises you're making.
Oh, that makes sense. Dude, they were a little
I
weird.
need to say
I like blanked out for a second. I don't know what happened.
unplayable
They're like
card
eyes
that
rolled back.
won me the game.
Your mother plays card games in hell.
It's an Exorcist reference.
Okay.
If you say so, bud.
I have no idea.
Me neither.
I think the actual quote you're probably not allowed to say on Twitch.
Huh?
Yeah, probably.
Huh?
I'm not French. There's that.
You're gonna be playing Paula Abdul at F&M? That's so hype. Sean's gonna be playing F&M with us this week.
Oh, hell yeah.
What?
And he's gonna be playing
Paula
He's gonna
Abdul.
be playing Paula Abdul.
I don't know what
I know what that means. I think I'm probably the only one here who knows what that means.
Roll again.
I'm thinking.
I don't
real
think you're
hard.
gonna get it by thinking. Is the thing.
I don't get it, and I won't.
Paula Abdul.
It is so many steps removed.
Oh, really?
Good.
She was a judge on American Idol.
True.
She had
So it's Four Horsemen.
she had a hit song with MC Scat Cat.
What was it called?
What was it called? I don't know if that'll help, but I'm interested. what we want to know.
Opposites attract? No. This is weird.
Come on, Mulligan. Are you on a Mulligan?
Oh yeah, mind goblins. Beardo, you don't know what mind goblins are?
Oh,
Poodle Roaster?
right.
I mean,
Oh,
Poodle Roster. Poodle Rooster.
Poodle Rooster.
Poodle rooster.
Hey, wait a minute.
They're bringing mind goblins.
Bring it on.
Volk.
Yeah.
Let's see. Oh,
That's no.
what? They say Mind Goblin again?
No.
They made another dad joke?
Sean's trying to guess what Mind Goblin is, and he said, "I imagine goblins splashing blue for future sight."
It's close.
I think playing Future Sight is a hell of a lot more than what you could consider a splash.
What is Razorfin Hunter?
You don't know Razorfin Hunter?
I'm trying to remember what Razorfin
Bow.
Hunter is.
Yes.
Why does that not sound familiar to me?
It doesn't. It's not ringing any bells.
No, what is it?
I have no idea.
No, like,
Oh.
okay.
Sean, you're such a
Go
fucking
ahead.
troll. God damn.
Good for one.
Just one.
Just
Two
one.
of the
Go ahead.
Goober.
Can I have a Dutch
What?
Alice you know about?
Oh my god. It's a merfolk goblin.
Hold on, let me see the art. What the fuck?
Island's pretty.
Oh shit! I remember playing this in a popper cube.
Days. Hard
That's
cast
what
it.
I'm thinking of.
Darcy Trigger.
Yeah.
Also, it's been errata. It now says Razorfin Hunter deals 1 damage to any target.
Go ahead.
Pretty good.
It's pretty good. You just Isochron Scepter a turn to frog.
Yeah.
You play that boy, and then
And
just,
it's
that's a
over.
frog, ping it. That's a frog,
Go
ping
ahead.
it. That's an unbeatable strategy.
Unbeatable.
Yes.
I
Anything
love-
with Isochron Scepter is just
Three
broken.
cards?
I love how short Isochron falls scepter in the world of magic.
Ooh, I really don't like that.
Can you say that again?
Every time I think of Isochron scepter, I'm just like, that's just like a
I really
fun
don't
archetype.
like that.
It's a good card.
Yeah.
It's
Casual
like good
players.
and limited.
Casual players love that card. That is like the casual player wet dream card.
How's anyone ever gonna beat me?
How many cards? That's a lot of cards.
I have more cards
here's
than
another-
you.
You know what card I was like similarly obsessed with around the same time as Iceborne Scepter, very early in my Magic career?
What?
Elite Arcanist.
Which one is that?
Yeesh. Okay.
Well, don't need it.
Go ahead.
Ah. Huh. I don't know how that guy got
You
mine
got many
at any
cards.
point. I feel like I knew rares from M14.
Corset M14. Weird.
Combat.
Chico!
I really like that
Interesting.
that like shaman dinosaur too. I can't remember what he was called.
Shaman Dinosaur.
Yeah.
With the 8 mana activation?
3.
No.
Oh.
Go ahead.
No.
It's like, I think that should be enough to close this out.
You would think.
I'd hope.
He was like
It's a
on some of the
6/6.
core set packs.
It seems hard to deal with.
Enjoy Hunt Showdown. Also check out Lethal Company with your friends at some point. That
Lethal
game's insane.
Oh no.
Anyway.
Are you gonna? Yes.
Chalice on 0?
Friendly.
Sure.
2.
Yes.
Maybe it wasn't
Cool.
a dinosaur. Maybe it was a shaman for sure.
Take 2.
I still have to
Go
play Hunt with
ahead.
you at some point too. I promised.
In for 6.
I'm at.
9.
No, because I feel like it was like a raptor. It looked like a velociraptor. But he was like a little like shaman guy.
I'd like to leave my main phase.
Yeah,
So I'm gonna
Two.
Google search core set
Fable.
Velociraptor.
Deal 5 to anything?
Shaman.
I need to reread this card.
I currently
Guy,
can't sack Fable until it
NGG.
flips.
Okay.
But I can
So you
sack.
could deal 2 to something? Sure.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Play Chrome Mox.
Yeah, I found him. He's
Oh,
a,
that's
Two.
he's not a
nice.
dinosaur. He's a Biashino.
Oh, yeah, that guy.
Give a
Mind Claw Shaman. Mind Claw
Game
Shaman
3.
is the card I was trying to think of.
And
It seemed like
Yeah,
the
I thought- I
countering
love
the
this
horse
card.
and then getting a huge Murktide was the play.
I would have activated it immediately.
Yeah.
Not on 2 instants or sorceries,
Are we
but
going to game 3?
Game 3. We
Let's
close-
go.
Bumba's almost won the whole thing.
Murktide power.
Fight a Fury.
Waffle said they saw somebody win, or they saw somebody lose to Isochron Scepter Silence in the 3-0 bracket at an RCQ.
In what format?
Yeah.
Modern?
It would have to be modern. There's no legacy RCQs.
Yeah.
Gross.
Good for you.
Yeah.
Like, hop off.
Pop off.
I'm glad that you're
did
doing
it.
I guess it could theoretically be Chaos Sealed RCQ, but I'm not sure if that's ever actually happened.
I don't know much about you, Waffle, but I feel like you're the kind of person who would play that.
Did anyone see like that the big modern tournament of this last weekend was won by Scam after the ban?
Yes! I thought that was really funny.
They just don't have Fury?
They just replaced the Fury with Shieldreds.
Well, it was like one
okay, and
Shieldred. There were a couple of different things.
Well, yeah,
There
of
was
course.
a copy of.
I'm boiling it down to nothing.
Okay.
I'd win a goddamn Chaos Sealed RCQ. I am a limited player.
That's true.
It's so good.
I've seen it.
I like to think that I might be one of the
Oh,
few
is that the
limited
turn
gamers
one?
in the kitchen.
Could be.
I think
Simi
no one's
Spirit
contesting
Guide
you for that
Soul
title,
Land,
bud.
Is that it?
No.
Yeah, I guess that's true.
There's that ancient
For some reason, I was thinking
That's what-
like that.
It's better.
Am I right? Oh.
I hate when I can't remember the names of my friends. Robert. For some
What?
reason, I was thinking that Robert was more of a limited gamer than he is. It's probably just because he loves Cube so much.
Yeah, I mean he owns a cube, so he's just an enthusiast for cube. But
It's like,
I mean
that
he
would work
plays
on
some
play.
limited,
It does not work on
not
draw.
a lot.
Jeez. Alright.
Down to 5.
Down to 4?
Down to 5.
5. Okay.
You said 4, right?
No, it's 5.
You said 3, right?
I'm gonna touch your butt, Chico.
Down to 2.
Don't touch his butt.
I touched his butt.
Oh my god.
Oh my god, my Card Kingdom cards just got shipped. Oh my god.
Okay, sure.
You spent 7.5 minutes on Twitch this year.
I was completely right.
Yes.
Oh, beautiful.
Go ahead.
Okay, 3 cards in hand. Oh no.
Oh god.
Bobble.
Yes.
Oh
Gobble me.
god.
Yes.
Bad
Touch your
touch.
butt again,
Go ahead.
Chico. Oh shoot, to feel the love
Oh
I'm
my-
giving it to you.
Okay.
Just
It's a red
extends the
card.
pile,
That's a
like-
red card.
I'm actually ratatouilleing him right now.
Down to 16.
Fable.
He's burned.
Good.
Yes.
Good boy.
Make a dude.
Don't get it.
Good boy,
Pass it as-
Chico.
Okay.
Yeah, see, you get love from people. Why can't you just accept it?
Sheesh.
I am so glad my cards on the ship. That means I should have them by this next episode.
Boo F&M.
Boo.
Who's ready for the Mox 5K next month?
What?
Did they put the date out for that?
They
Okay.
did not.
Is that a real thing?
They
Is that
announced it
actual?
like forever ago.
I
They're
have-
like in January
No.
we're having a 5K.
Don't worry about that one.
Yeah. 2. Trigger.
Yes.
2.
I remember that.
Drug ass.
Yeah, I'm gonna do some digging on that.
Can I
this
exit my
now,
main
'cause I would
phase?
love for y'all to be there.
1.
Yeah. A
Especially-
5K would be nuts.
What if it happens to also follow
Good.
my birthday weekend?
That would be so sick.
Then we could get our Canadian fellas down for my birthday and a 5K.
Resolve.
That would be so good.
My birthday is in the beginning of January, so if y'all want to come down and hang
Did
out
you
with us
take
for my
one?
birthday.
There we go.
You should be at 17.
17? Okay. Yes, you're right. Go keep drawing.
Yes. Flip.
Box events usually take place on Sundays too, as I recall. It's Mox Portland.
Hearse. Can I exit my main phase?
At the beginning of combat.
Go hard on your birthday Friday night. Crash
Would
all
you
day
like to
Saturday.
have priority
go to
at
the
some
event
point?
Sunday.
Oh man, I would really hope for it to be on a Saturday, so I could take Saturday night off rather than like work Saturday, get off Sunday, and then take Sunday off,
Yeah.
and then go back to work Monday. It'll probably be on a Sunday.
Oh, and you're gonna eat things?
Eat the instants.
They're gone.
Go ahead.
Yeah, I think we're just gonna push Jacob a little bit to get a date.
Untap. Draw.
Yes. No effect. Yes.
I feel like it's likely going to be late January though, if it is happening, because if it was early January, I feel like they're pushing it too close without putting info out.
Yeah.
Maybe
City.
let them get. I'll talk to them as well, and also get Jacob to talk to them about
Gravel.
the fact that, like,
Yes.
if they want attendance, they need to
Sure.
put info out now.
Yeah.
Activate.
Yes.
On Rebel
There's a lot of
Battle.
people would be willing to travel
Yes.
to Seattle for that. In Canada. Maybe we could get a couple of people from Cali to fly up too. I know that UBUR Maxwell would definitely fly up for it. He said he has like a lot of miles and shit.
Pretty sure I'm just dead. What's up?
5. Yeah.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
You got it.
Yeah.
Okay.
These ancient tombs
This
turn
might
into
be-
2 rebels.
Yeah, I mean, like, our match might have gone a lot differently if I didn't get shit on by my deck in game 1.
Yeah, fair enough.
Right.
Mirror Force is such a good magic card.
I know.
Every time. I
Alright.
play it.
You excited to cap off the night?
Sounds like it.
Where's my sick fucking sideboard card?
Wow, Chico. Wow. Incredible stuff. God damn.
He's getting aggressive.
This one.
He's like nibbling. Damn. You go, Chico, you go.
Ignore.
Huh?
Oh man, we gotta get that
This
hair
card
brush
very
up for him.
strong.
Yeah, it felt pretty strong when I was playing D&T.
Did you hear the word hairbrush?
Oh, D&T doesn't do this.
Do you know what that even
Yeah.
means? Sometimes I wonder if you know English.
This
Yeah.
is a very powerful 2-drop.
I got the Flicker Whisper, which was
Hey,
very...
Ty.
Okay, yeah,
Can you
that's
toss me
kinda
that
fucking
hairbrush?
Yes.
Just do a good old toss. Thanks.
quality toss.
Thank you.
I took out like a bunch of bad
Keep it
cards
going.
like Fury and
You don't need those. But
No.
my opponent reanimated this after they thought seized me. And then I flicker whipped it. It was like, oh, that's how this works.
This is
I
this
owned
card.
that card.
Yes,
Sure,
on
expressing
Moto,
his
this
buckle
card
in me
specifically
was-
says owned by me. Did I?
I got to experience D&T tricks.
Which ones?
An opponent reanimated my Cantopec Swarm, or whatever that card is,
Scarab Swarm.
and then I flicker whisked it,
Hat stream.
And then?
and then I got it back.
Oh, okay.
And then I exiled 9 cards out of their graveyard.
Wow.
It was cool.
Hell yeah.
Animator.
Did you get to
Is
do
Sean
any
or
shenanigans
current?
in the first strike damage step? What'd you do?
It was always Chite.
On what? What was wearing?
Thalia.
Yeah!
Just getting it. So I got one with Chite and one with Sophie, which was,
Sophie?
yeah,
The fuck D&T list you playing with Sophie?
Brandon's.
Yeah.
You like our new pillows?
Brad
Had Mirren Crusader for me.
Yeah, that's
It,
great.
it was really
Hat
fun.
stream.
It was a good time.
I like blowing out people who play Bowmasters and don't know how their Bowmaster trigger works with Bombardier. People have been very annoyed on the internet.
I don't understand.
I'll like attack with a Rabble token and a Bombardier, and they're like, flash this in, target the 1/1. And I'm like, okay, sack the 1/1. You don't get your orc.
Oh, Carador is raiding with a party of 13.
Carador?
Ooh,
Isn't that hermit druid fella?
Yeah.
Carador.
Hello, Hermit Druid fella.
Yo.
I don't know why we didn't get the notification about that.
Aw, that's so sweet. Big ups.
Just
to
in
Eagles
time
Legacy.
for the last match of the evening.
That's
Yeah.
right.
Boop.
We got
I rolled.
Yeah.
Goif, Daddy, 9, 10.
I'll go first.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yay!
I'm going to put things in my graveyard
What? That's crazy. Why would
and
you
then
do
try and
something
take
like
them out of my
that?
graveyard.
I'm gonna do the same thing.
Graveyard
No,
John.
No, you're not.
Yeah, I'm
No.
gonna put things in my graveyard and then take them out from Murktide region.
But that's putting them in a different place.
Right,
That's
so are
pretty-
you, though.
That's putting them in the bad place.
I think the battlefield is the bad place, but, you know.
Well, the graveyard's where you die.
And exile's where you live.
The die yard is where you grave.
I think I will keep this hand of Magic Cards.
City nerd.
I really want to keep this
Yeah,
one.
that guy's pretty cool.
Like,
Check
if
him
this
out.
was a land
Yeah.
instead of whatever
Hello,
it
new
is,
friend.
Instead of
That'd
what
be-
it is.
that'd be rad.
I think I will keep this hand in the blind every single day. In this matchup.
It's just
I have
7
to
force alerts. It's crazy.
They let you cheat. Like, you
I-
can do it.
yeah.
You can just do that.
And they let fucking TJ play Ancestral Recall in Arena. You can do whatever you want.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, the new arena format
the new
dropped today?
timeless format.
Yeah.
I immediately built the most degenerate pile you have ever seen.
I was told
I
when
can't
I
wait to
showed
see it.
up that Necropotence is bad in this storm deck.
I cut it from my deck. It wasn't good enough.
Wait.
Show me.
Yeah.
Show me later.
I've been tendrilsing people for like 40 damage.
You know I love degenerate control. Or, you can,
It, I don't know. I thought we'd be like
you know I love degeneracy. Great.
just Necro.
When it comes to Magic.
You love degeneracy, but yet control and Delver.
And yet here we are. I'd say
Don't worry about it. I think those decks are unfair.
Delver's the most degenerate thing you could do in 2023.
I don't agree.
Dursey.
Dirty.
Dursey.
and then I have more effects.
No way.
Just here in a minute.
How they always have DRC.
Impossible.
More impossible. More. I can't talk.
Death rate.
I think Death Rate's okay.
I played Chris's Delver
Well,
2 weeks before they banned
no volcanic.
Shaman.
Bobble you. What are you on? Oh no!
Oh no!
It's the turn.
Shaman
Upkeep
being
draw.
bubbled.
The jig is up.
Jig. Hopefully the pillows are at least comfy.
Yes.
They are.
I think they could use some more inflating.
Yes.
It'll take time. Come here, buddy.
Yeah.
Be cool.
Yeah, like, if you never get deck checked at an event, you can, like, actually play however many cards you want.
Yeah.
So you could have just, like, had 7 forces.
It's not like you guys are good at me.
No, yeah, especially if, like, Robert's running the event, he just won't.
Yeah, just be friends with the judge.
Yeah.
That's exactly what you're saying. Just cheat and be friends with the judge.
Yeah.
Cool
Cheat.
thing that happened this weekend.
Collusion.
I don't know if anybody knows Brandon Welch, but he's a level 2 judge in the area, and he just got his L3 cert this weekend at Eternal Weekend.
Wow, congrats.
Wow, that's pretty
That's
big.
kind of sick.
Yeah, they made a huge announcement over the weekend. They were like, "We have 3 new L3s to announce," and one of them was Brandon. So
Dang.
Sick.
very cool.
Hell yeah, Brandon.
Fun.
Okay.
You've been judging forever.
Yeah, he's been judging a long time in the area.
Longer than I've been playing Magic in the area, probably.
I think Robert could easily get his L3 if he wanted to put the work in, but it is a lot of work.
Yeah, I don't know. I just don't know if he wants to.
In for one. That's
Ugh. Judges shouldn't let shit like that slide. One of the grossest judge calls I've been around was at a modern TPTQ. Derek was playing against Titan, and they forgot their Summoners packs triggered
Oh boy.
and proceeded into their main phase and had played a spell, and the judge let them pay 4 mana for Summoners packs.
over. In for
I
3.
mean, depending on what time frame it is, I think that's the fix, though. Unfortunately, it used to be that it was like, "Fuck you, you forgot pack trigger, you're dead." But they've been a lot more lenient in recent years.
The judge said it was some shit like, if you can pay for a pack,
6.
you have to.
Yeah. So. Yeah, you should let the opponent pick if the trigger goes on the stack. They're gonna say yes, and then the opponent has the opportunity to do the trigger rate.
At
Pitching this
Comario?
River brand that I don't want in my hand.
I mean, again, in the old days, it used to be the way you think it should work,
Yeah.
which is like, you fuck this up, it's over, GG. Like,
You have proceeded into your main phase and played another card.
The saddest part is I beat that hand if I ever saw a land.
Yeah.
I had so much redundancy. Just could not find one for looting.
Yeah.
Yeah. If you miss a pack trigger, you should die. Is where I'm at.
the wildest judge call this weekend I experienced was in turn 4 of my of extra turns against Oath while I was playing Coveted Jewel. I like go to my main phase and I cast a spell and it like resolves and like somebody stops the game from the outside. They're like, "Stop." And like the judge comes over and talks to the spectator. Judge comes back and like my opponent and I are trying to figure out what the hell happened.
What the fuck?
And the judge comes back and says, "So about Coveted Jewel,
And it's because I had 3 Coveted Jewels in play, and my opponent had attacked with an unblocked Atraxa last turn, and missed draw 9, get 3 Coveted Jewels.
Yike.
And we were in the middle of my main phase, and the fix was, does my opponent want to put these triggers on the stack, or not? And my opponent declines, because I have 4 spirit tokens in play, so if they had taken the jewels on my turn, I would just attack with the spirits, 1 would go unblocked, and I'd get 9 draws and 3 Coveted Jewels back.
Jeez. What a mess.
Okay. That's kind of wild.
Yeah. It
Damn.
was...
Yeah.
It was absolutely insane. It was the hardest match of Vintage I ever played. Like, I was so deep in, like, the win more zone that I couldn't figure out how I was supposed to win more. And, like... It's like you're just paralyzed with options. That's kind of the issue.
Yeah.
And I didn't have enough foresight to figure out how I was going to close the game, and I actually fell short on my swing for lethal. I only was able to attack for 16, while my opponent was at like 22. Had I like earlier metamorphed Wormcoil, or like gotten rid of something else, or like blah blah blah, like there are definitely things I could have done, but I didn't have the foresight, and I was like paralyzed with power.
The options are endless.
That's how I got a draw against Oath in the early rounds.
Yeah, you had a weird ass record.
5-0-1 before I took my 3 losses.
Yeah, I did not pay any attention to people's records. I was
Yeah,
just like,
I thought I was running right into top 8. It was insane. Like, I was at the undefeated tables and Bosch recognized me,
oh, that's cool.
and him and I were like chatting for a few minutes, like between rounds, like at near those tables. It was dope.
Oh, jeez. A lot of good players at EW.
Yeah, it really is nice putting faces to names, you know, at EW. That's like one of the best experiences.
Or is that any event? Like, meeting up with people you recognize from Moto and shit.
Exactly.
But like, is Oath good? Oath is like...
Oh, Oath is pretty strong right now. Atraxa wildly improved that deck. And there's a reason Atraxa is a 4 of in that deck now.
Yo, what? Swear to God, if I missed out on Yu-Gi-Oh parties.
Mike, did you? Oh God.
Oh no.
Sure.
So, Sage and I all weekend had been going back to our hotel room and watching Yu-Gi-Oh and making like jokes about it because, you know, like we're Magic players watching Yu-Gi-Oh, right?
Yeah, but Yu-Gi-Oh fucking rips, dude. That's your error.
And then one night, like, Sage and I are like, it's the night, it was the night that we were, like, done with everything, because it was, like, Saturday night, and we're like, okay, we're gonna go drink and watch Yu-Gi-Oh, keep it low-key, and then we invited Parker, and Parker was like, I wanted to get drunk with XJ tonight, and XJ, and we're like, just invite XJ, right?
Yeah.
And
Why not?
XJ, to our surprise, said yes. And we're like, okay. And then Ryan and David hit us up. They were getting done with dinner. They're like, you want to grab a drink? I'm like, no, we're going to go get drunk and watch Yu-Gi-Oh in the hotel room. And they said, we're in.
Hell yeah.
And then slowly throughout the night, more people showed up. We got Max Stortion, the entire Canadian threshold in there. Max, I forget his last name, but he's UBUR in the Elitist Discord was in there.
Uberdub?
Yeah, Uberdub.
Okay, there are too many Maxes.
Yeah, there are.
Also,
there's
I'll
also
just
Max
come out-
Perini.
Yeah, I'll just come out and say it. Max Torsion is a hot dude.
True.
Like, he has very beautiful hair. Long, flowing locks. That's wild. But he didn't play any Yu-Gi-Oh.
No, we just had Yu-Gi-Oh on in the background, and there were like 19 people in the hotel room just getting drunk. Yeah, Waffle was there too.
Fuck
like,
yeah, dude.
It was wild.
That rules so much.
Oh yeah, I paused it for a second, and the whole room was like, "Hey!" So, like they all
What?
came out of their conversations just to call me out for fucking party fouling.
Good. Was it like good Yu-Gi-Oh?
It was season 1 Yu-Gi-Oh!
Okay, yeah.
Duelist
Yeah.
Kingdom.
Good. There
The
are,
Duelist Kingdom top 4 actually.
hell yeah.
Arc.
There are no bad cards with my grandfather there. But this is not Yu-Gi-Oh.
This is Magic.
This is Magic the Gathering.
Correct.
If it was vintage, we could talk about Yu-Gi-Oh. Because those games are the same.
Cards in hand.
Alright.
Yeah. What do you want?
Murktide region.
I was scared of that, but yes. Is this you can reanimate for Murktide?
What? Sean, what is that creature?
On my side,
Yes.
Dorothy Woodwalker.
It's hard to see what that card is.
It's another 3/2. Just like Delver.
It's like Delver. It has the same keyword.
It doesn't get blocked. It's a 3/2.
Kills your opponent's graveyard. Plays your
I
opponent's
wish.
cards.
Yeah. Well, I'll cast it. That's exiled. That's not.
And it exile with a food counter.
Oh!
I'll target the Bowmasters though.
I'm gonna surgical my Masters.
Surgical also under the Dolphin.
What a play.
Then you're going to fail to fund.
Hey. There's more in there.
No, I
just,
failed to find it.
What?
I don't know. That's really
It
weird.
just didn't look hard enough.
Draw. Combat. Go.
Go.
Infantry. Go.
Sack Dolphin. Put this on the stack.
How many cards? 3?
4.
4 cards.
Doesn't change my rotation.
Goes to your graveyard. Show and tell?
Yeah.
Trigger?
Yeah.
Yike. Hot. Diggity day. Chico sniffed my finger and didn't immediately try to kill me.
That's good.
Yeah, we're making progress.
Called dub.
I feel like I smell like other cats. Maybe he doesn't like it.
Putting the grief in my hand seems like a bad idea with the surgical.
Maybe. probably just misassessed whether or not Murktide was required to counter.
True.
The amount of screaming that day.
Oh. Yeah, that's fair. What do we got?
That's not true. This is my take. I'm gonna do
As I do
immediate.
not get priority.
I'm gonna do immediately cast Grief.
I would not have had a good time if it was that way.
Are you casting surgical or just showing me the surgical off the Grief?
Should be proper to respond surgical the animated. Mac.
Mm-hmm.
Could we...
And just another Wasteland in hand.
Is that Wasteland?
Yep.
Who the heck kind of Wasteland is that?
It's a foil wasteland.
Is it a secret layer or
This,
somebody?
I have no idea.
Grief dies.
Yes.
Where are the letters on the bottom of the wasteland?
You go.
GG.
Cartax,
Alright, game 3, baby.
That was game
what?
3. No,
Are
it
my
was not.
tattoos not
You
cool
won game
enough for
one.
you, Waffle? I know Sean has.
Sorry.
What's up?
Waffle thinks your tattoos are very cool,
Thanks, Waffle.
and they get them, but tattoos hurt.
They only hurt for while you're getting them, though. They stop hurting after you're done getting them.
Yeah.
I don't just walk around in constant agony.
Are you sure?
I mean, I do, but not for that reason.
But not for tattoos. They like.
Alright, that is the
They
second
hurt.
time tonight I've won a game 2 that I did not think I was going to win.
Yeah. I feel like I got very greedy with the Murktide.
Sean is much better at getting tattoos than I am.
Not lately. I haven't gotten one in a long time.
No, I just can't sit for very long anymore. Just after 2 hours, my body is like, yeah, let's not.
Hi, Chico.
How kinky are you?
Maybe don't answer that.
Yeah, maybe wait till the Twitch stream's over.
Maybe don't answer that.
Yeah.
Just reminding
This is a
you.
loaded question.
I think my statement gave you your answer. Didn't.
The thing about the tattoos, or when I asked you and you went,
Just all of it.
Yikes.
How greedy. I mean, I'm keeping.
Who's on the play?
Me. I lost last game.
Oh, this is a bad hand.
Right. Curtain's on the
I'm on the play.
play. Hey dude, you're
I'm
playing
sick.
together. Hop on it.
Volcanic Island, Darcy. Go.
Bobble!
Don't need it.
Yeah, you do.
Don't need it.
Bobble OP.
It's okay.
Why don't y'all play Lotus Petal?
It's like the Lotus Petal, but for cards instead of mana.
No, you could Darcy, Lotus Petal, Delver.
Tell me more.
No.
Tell me more.
That's as far as I got.
Well, Lotus Petals are just better lands.
Yeah,
you want that
Vintage Cube taught me anything.
Just Wiggles says, happy to see the Reanimator content. The King chat is probably just a bonus.
Yeah.
Lamau. That's Legacy Brew Pub, if you're familiar. That individual.
Word. What up?
I'm ready.
You ready?
Bring it on.
Dilber.
Okay.
Bow.
Okay.
That is.
You played the wrong one drop.
I think Shard might. Is that a what? Cloistered youth?
Pass turn.
Instead,
Mhm.
follow myself.
Yeah.
Untap.
Yeah.
Triggers. Delver first. There's the days.
Woo!
Draw. Draw.
Wowie.
Combat. In for 3.
Yeah.
There's a bunch of other things.
I'll just pass.
Garrick Relentless.
Did you say Garrick Relentless?
Alright.
Yeah, I'm
How
trying
to
to remember all
best
the other
utilize
cards
these
on that
cards
stupid
in
thing.
my hand?
That's what I've been asking myself.
Like this, I think.
The only ones I know are
Cast
Cloistered youth.
Grief. Pitching.
Are you
Aggressive
talking
round.
about flip cards?
5 left over
On the one that delvers on.
6.
4.
Garrick
It's a lot less.
Yeah.
Daybreak Ranger.
Hell yeah.
Huntmaster of the Fells.
Actually, that's fine. Bolt. 8 days. Murktide. Brainstorm.
Who signed the Delvers? The artist, I'm pretty
Yep.
sure.
It's the artist.
Nilsham.
Wheels hum.
Take Brainstorm.
Yep.
Fetch.
Yeah, no.
Extra paid. Brainstorm.
This brainstorm's super bright. But yeah. The artist.
The artist.
Hell yeah.
I think it's one of the few cards that I signed by an artist and not somebody that I know. Yes.
Dark Widow.
Reanimate Grief.
Mm-hmm.
Let's move 12. Trigger.
Yeah, that's fine.
Take Heat.
Yes.
Or
Yeah, you get to keep.
Entomb.
I don't like that, but yeah.
Entombah.
And Tomb.
Reanimate with the last mana.
That's beautiful.
We played around all the cards.
Uh-oh.
Nice days.
I am actually going to take a look.
Okay.
Just make you go back in now. I think it's probably correct to daze the dark ritual. So in case you're going for like a show and tell thing, then you have to tap the blue mana then. But I didn't want to tank.
I'm down to 4. Attracts the trigger.
Yes.
Oh.
Foxies.
Thoughts on Heat versus Dismember versus Molten Collapse tie?
Let me get back to you on that.
Okay.
I have found Molten Collapse to be impressive against me because it's a thing that kills Chalice.
I don't know what that
In
card is, to be honest.
It's like the new Terminate, black red, destroy creature or artifact or what?
It's terminate, but also artifact. Oh, is that the one that if you descended, you
Yes.
get to? You get to do it all.
All but one. Yeah. It has looked fucking nutty anytime it's played against me. I don't know how good it is against other folk.
It has lifelink, right?
Mm-hmm.
And vigilance.
Mm-hmm. It's a monster in combat.
Damn. I
That's pretty sicko mode. Oh my
You got
god,
it,
you
friend.
throw X cannon mode.
I'm gonna. Just,
Oh.
I don't want to figure the rest of that
A
out.
Twack's a good.
A Tark's a good card.
Ooh. It's Dreadbore that also hits a non-creature thing with CMC 1 or less and does both if you've descended.
I gotta test that because that sounds really good.
It's
I think it's pretty good.
That sounds like really fucking good, actually. Probably that one.
the flexible one that kills everything.
Yeah, the flexible one in your not a whole lot of 2-drops deck. Before that, I'm playing the Unholy Heat main. I'm playing 4 Bolt, 1 Unholy Heat. I think you just want Unholy Heat. The card's really good. It gets rid of Troll, and that was really what I was struggling with. Was when I was on the draw against Troll decks. It was very difficult to win those games because if you're on the play and you develop a Delver or another 3 damage threat, then you're just out racing potentially with a Bolt. But if not, then you're just kind of dead.
TJ, look at these new pillows Mike got me.
Yeah.
Sideboard
This
looks
is
a little
silly.
bit different than I normally do.
So dumb.
My board outs are very
I
weird.
really love it.
Yeah.
TJ goes yike.
GG's.
Like, it. I think it might just be better than Brazen Bar.
No.
Because the only thing it doesn't deal with is Married Liege.
Brazen Bar was the threat.
So it's multiplayer.
No.
Threatening.
It's not a 3/1 with flying.
Could be. If you give it a chance.
If it is, then we'll talk. Glass and I will have a
Golden
conversation.
Glance is a good card. I
Yeah,
think, is
seems
where,
strong.
where people are landing. It's like,
I'm gonna play one.
yeah, it's way
For
too
sure.
flexible to not be considered in a flex slot.
Yeah, like 100% I'm gonna give it a shot.
Like flex tape?
Yeah, exactly like Flex Tape.
Flex Seal?
Flex seal?
Flexi
The whole
Seal.
Flex family, you know?
The Flex Extended Cinematic Universe?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Who's asking? Oh yeah. Unholy Heat's good. Also sorcery, yeah. Since your only ways to turn on Delirium are generally artifact or sorcery, maximizing your count of those is pretty good.
Flexslot.com? Is that a sister company to TwinkVisualizer.com?
We can make it happen. Twin
Oh,
visualizer in the works.
We had to explain to Romario what Bad Dragon was this weekend.
Oh, that's fun.
Hey,
Even Evil Mike knew what it was, which I thought was funny.
That was
So
also
good.
on, yeah.
Romario spotted a Bad Dragon sticker on Parker's water bottle and was like, "What is that?"
What a way to get acquainted.
Yeah, for real. Anyway, this stream is brought to you by not Bad Dragon.
whoa.
TwinkVisualizer.com.
Don't not give them a change. We can charge them after.
Oh, we can charge them
Yeah.
after? Is that how sponsorship
I think
works?
Romario ended up there.
Oh, hey, Romario, we were just talking about you.
Oh.
Whoa.
You got educated by Parker's water bottle this weekend, bud.
I mean, they're kind of fun to slap, right?
Alright. Well, it was a good episode. Thanks for everybody for tuning in for some Magic the Gathering. It's going to be back. I think we'll be back next week. I don't think that any travel plans are getting in the way or anything, so We should be back next week, normal time. Hope to see you then. Anybody else have any last words?
No, we should really have like a sign off line. I don't know what that is. Like, comment, smash, I don't know. Kitchen.
The kitchen is closed.
Kitchens.
We can't workshop this
Closing
right now.
time. One last call for alcohol.
Isn't 86ing something is a kitchen term?
86.
Yes.
For sure.
Yeah.
86.
I'm at 86 myself.
86, that bad card you're playing.
This is stupid.
Yeah, a little bit. No, we'll figure it out. We'll get there.
I mean, long, drawn out, awkward outros are
Yeah,
just
right.
classic.
80, Take Me Home, Country Roads. Yeah. What are other magic? Cook it up over there.
I like how even though there's a spot for you now, you're still just